Alright! Welcome back everybody to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? Today I'm going to be showing you an update on the Ultimate Iron Man for Season 1. Now, for those of you who don't know, Ultimate Iron Man is a competition between YouTubers where we get together, we play and fight. It's a lot, there's a lot to do with it. We don't go against each other, but it's a single player competition, and it's been going for a little over a year. The original Iron Man was going for a little over a year, and with the updates to Alpha 8 and now Alpha 9, I've gone ahead and updated it so that each season is a new scenario rather than just played on random with the same seed. With the new scenario, you can select whatever seed you want, and the experience is nearly identical, with the exception of terrain differences and placement differences and slight POI differences, but it's still, you know, the same. You're fighting, you basically go from one planet to the next, having a weekly mission that you have to complete. But if you die once, you're out. That's the basics of the Ultimate Iron Man. Now, with the update to Alpha 9, they have introduced factions, which still don't have their own button to press, so I have to hit that into here. So they've got Xerax, Talon, and Polaris as different factions. So what this does is on the map, it creates territories based on what POIs are spawned where. So the Xerax have Xerax territory, Talon have Talon territory, and Polaris has Polaris territory in blue. And what this does is your reputation with those factions can change based on what you do. So let's see, right now I'm outside any territory. So anything I do out here, or almost anything I do, let me go ahead and just pop in here and get a weapon, okay? So if I'm out here, you know, doing my own thing outside of territory, and I'm looting things and all that, you know, it's no problem. But if I head off this direction, like even if I'm out here and I kill, say, that bug, nothing happens. I'm just, you know, doing my own thing, you know. But I come here and I enter into Talon Territory. Right through here, you are now entering Talon Territory. Your current reputation is neutral. Now things get a little different. Okay, so I'm in Talon Territory, and you'll notice I just lost reputation with the Talon by picking that plant. So what that does is now the Talon reputation is down a little bit. If I continue on this way, and you can see the reputation over on the right underneath the map, over here, you can see yellow is neutral, green is friendly, and red is hostile or unfriendly or whatever. So if I continue to pick plants in their territory, my reputation with them will get worse and worse. Additionally, if I kill kill non-hostile creatures in their territory, my reputation with them will likewise get worse. However, if you kill predators in their territory, your reputation with them will get better. So if I just, let's go ahead and put the debug menu on, and I advance the time to the next day, okay? Right around here. So now we should get hostile creatures spawning. Here's some non-hostile creatures. If I kill that whole group, I'll probably lose all my reputation with the Talon. But let's see if a spawned creature works, okay? Let's spawn in a night raptor. Okay. If I kill this, my reputation went up by 600. Which means that they like it when you kill hostile creatures in their territory. If I come back over here and I kill this bug, they don't like it when you kill passive creatures in their territory. Also, let me continue on this direction real quick. You'll see we find the settlement, which is the settlements are always in the middle of their territory because the territory is expanded by a specific amount around each POI. So I come over here, you can see it's green on my mini map. That's because it's telling me it's a Talon POI. What this means is that when I'm in here, the Talon won't attack me. They're perfectly fine. They're not aggressive, anything like that. However, this includes anything that spawns on their POI, because they changed it so that the crawlers are now Talon faction by default. They've also added a Talon chieftain into here who is aggressive if you attack things. He's not a deco item. But if you come and let's just find a loot crate on here. I believe they made it so that if you loot their POIs, yeah, there's some crawlers and they're all nice and passive and everything. I think he's the crawler tamer. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so if I come over here and when I open that, you'll notice I just lost reputation just by opening the loot crate there. And so now my reputation with them is 1. If I do even one thing to make them more angry, like let's say I come over here and pick that. Oh, now they're unfriendly. Now their attitude changes and I have to start fighting them. Their reputation also changes if you destroy blocks and everything. But you'll also notice that my reputation with them for killing the Talon things, my reputation with the Xerax is going up. So now I'm in enemy territory because I made the Xerax mad at me. Or I made the Talon mad at me. So what I can do now to make them less angry at me is if I find hostile creatures and kill hostile creatures, the Talon things will go up. Now, they're hostile because I outright attacked them. I'm going to have to go through unfriendly all the way back up to neutral if I want to become back neutral with them. So what this means is that there's no more free loot by looting things. Let's go up to the northwest. So now we're up here in Polaris territory, and we're at the Polaris settlements. All right, we're hanging out with them. We're talking with their traders, stuff like that. Okay, so we're up here, we're talking with traders, we're, you know, being, you know, civil and everything. That's all cool, you know. They have no problem with us whatsoever. We come down here, we open a loot container, and we lose Polaris reputation. Continue to do this. Status with Polaris changed to unfriendly, and we die. So what this means is that from now on, attacking or looting from neutral POIs that are owned by a faction will get you attacked. Now, you may notice that for those of you who know what the Ultimate Iron Man entails, there is this Monument of Champions, which, let me get rid of that drone real quick. Okay. This Monument of Champions, which is basically the names of the people who will have won Season 1 and beyond. Now, you'll notice on the map it is Polaris owned, and the reason for that is because in order to spawn things next to other to spawn POIs next to other POIs, it is required that you that they be the same faction. So I tried spawning a admin POI here, spawning it as an admin core. Like, it's got an admin core, which means if you shoot it, it won't do any damage. But it's Polaris faction, so what that means is that that it's the same faction as the residences over there. That's how I got it to spawn in. Now, this presents a little bit of a problem in the future planets on the series, because the way that I have it set up so that larger planets are not as big a problem. Originally, I had an admin POI spawn in near the mission base, and it was like within 1 to 2 kilometers away. And the reason for that was because admin cores you can see on the minimap through the fog of war. Whereas this one you cannot, because it's just a Polaris faction. So what I've done is I have placed in orbit around these planets an orbital beacon that is admin cored. And you can see this orbital beacon on the minimap. So you can fly to the orbital beacon, you can set a waypoint and fly to the orbital beacon, which looks like this. Now, this orbital beacon allows you to teleport down to the planet that you're around. So now we're on the planet. However, you'll notice you can't get out. But this is the planetary beacon that, the contest beacon that I have down there. You'll notice it's alien faction because somewhere around here within 1 to 2 kilometers, there is an alien POI, which is the, if I just zoom up here, you'll find it. There's ruins. There it is, the abandoned mine. It's abandoned facilities. Abandoned facilities are the is the second mission, or the mission on this planet. And so it's an alien POI, so I had to spawn in the beacon as an alien beacon. Now, on future planets, the beacon is Xerax because you're going against Xerax POIs. This way, you can teleport to the planet, and that'll show you the beacon. That way, when you, when you teleport back via the same teleporter right here, it'll teleport you back to the orbital beacon, which is where you obviously left your capital vessel or small vessel that you used to get here. Then you can go down to the planet and you can find your beacon. So if you just fly straight down into the planet, the map, of course, and find the beacon and head that direction and start searching for, you know, whatever you were looking for. Now, there are still factions on this planet. If I just hit map, you'll notice that there are factions, the Polaris and the Xerax. There's no Talon on the snow planet, of course, but now this yellow strip, which is along the former green wall, which is now just invisible, And around the poles here, this is your no build zone. So it won't let you build along that strip or along the north or south poles, because it plays with the game and like it messes with the logistics of how they did stuff. So it's just weird. But that's the basics to the update to the Ultimate Iron Man. So for those of you who are playing it, let me know what you think of this. For those of you who are not playing it or who want to play it or whatever, leave comments down below. In order to be an official member of the Ultimate Iron Man contest, you have to have a YouTube channel, and you have to post to that YouTube channel the mission that you do during the you have to post at the very least the mission POI assault, and so that you haven't died at all. But oh, there's the patrol vessel. That's gonna be it for this little update thing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed it, hit the like button for me. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival stuff, including updates to the Ultimate Iron Man, as well as my playthrough, go ahead and subscribe. I'm KnowItAllDM. And as always, y'all have a good day now.